Hi, my name is Annette, and I'm a parent of a 7-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl. My 7-year-old's going into second grade, and my 4-year-old is going into PK. And we picked up these Mind Brain Parenting card decks. It's called 52 Essential Social Skills. And what was nice about these was it actually applied to both my daughter and my son in the same age groups. One thing that I noticed the second that I got these was the packaging. The packaging is brilliant. I think it's aluminum. It's very, sturdy. If you're anything like my kids, my 4 and 7-year-old are going to spill water at dinner or, milk or anything. This packaging is not going to get ruined. The other thing that I loved is when you open them up, the cards themselves, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of shiny. They actually have a coating on them as well. So again, if you have the cards on the table, like maybe you're, talking with your kids during dinner, and they spill something, the cards themselves aren't going to get ruined either. So when we started with these at dinner, and I love it because it was such a great conversational piece for us. And the one thing that I absolutely adored was that the first card we pulled was about going to a new school, and both my kids are starting a brand new school this year. And so that was such a great opener for us. The other thing that I do love is my kids felt like we were playing a game, but there was no wrong answer. So there was no answer key. They weren't competing against each other. And if they're anything like mine, they like to fight a lot because they're both very competitive. So they didn't feel like they were competing. They were each answering these questions, how they pertain to them or how they saw. And what was nice was because there's no wrong answers, I was able to kind of elaborate if I needed to help them out and kind of give them other options that they could try out while they were at school. For instance, there's some, what would you do if, your teacher didn't, you didn't get as good of grades as you wanted to on your spelling test? How would you feel? Or, even out on the playground, if you're playing with friends and maybe you're disagreeing upon something, like what would you do? How would you handle it? So, for the most part, I think we went through a good half of the deck already. And my kids did really well for the most part, but there were a lot of opportunities for me as a parent to help them out and give them other options. The other thing that I really did like was there was a lot of questions in here that I, as a parent, actually didn't even think to kind of ask them and see where they're at. So this was a great piece for me, a tool that I could use to see where my kids are at and see how I can help them as well. So yeah, we really, really enjoyed doing these. We cannot wait to finish them. And we are looking forward to doing the other sets as well. Thank you.